Bonjour. We don't really have a plan for this one, but this is Eurotrip 2024, last day in Paris for Buddy and John and Julie. Julie's asleep though.
Yeah.
We're going to try to do a recap. It's probably not going to be completely in order, but I'll start off by saying that Paris is awesome. It is incredible. We know we've not, this is actually the first time we've sat out here in this outside spot, although we thought we were going to the whole time. Usually when we get back, we're exhausted. But we thought for this last night, we get some cigars, have a little drink, wrap things up, and then we got to get up early and head to the airport. But yeah, first things first, Paris is incredible. It's magical. It's just like what they say on TV and in the movies. It is awesome. But your thoughts?
It's, well, this is also capping off 3 weeks with this guy. So as I told him earlier, there's not too many people that you can spend 3 weeks with and, you know, get along just fine.
We're still friends.
It's been great. It's been really great. Yeah, I mean, this whole trip has been just unbelievable. Everything has lived up to the hype, but I think we ended it on a good note by coming to Paris because both of our first times here, there's not too many things that sometimes always live up to the hype, but Paris definitely did.
Yeah, I'd say the first half of the trip, you know, we were bouncing around town to town. It was a lot of fun doing things. But in a city like this, if you get a chance to stay for 5, 6, 7 days like we did, it's pretty cool because we got the lay of the land. We got to do a lot of things. The city happens to have a lot of things. We didn't even barely touch it all.
And I feel like we did something every single day.
Yeah, because we're exhausted.
Like multiple things every single day. And yet I still feel like we missed out on a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay, so of those things, let's talk about some of the things we did. We saw the Arc de Triomphe. We saw that. We saw the John Wick stairs and the Basilique de Sacré-Cœur, which means
highest point in Paris.
And it means
elevation
the Basilica of the Sacred Heart. And we went up to that highest point, and it was 293 steps.
293 steps up to the dome. Perfect, awesome views of the city. We also saw Napoleon's tomb in the Army Museum.
We went to the Louvre, and we spent 2.5 to 3 hours in one wing. I don't know if we saw everything in that wing, and there's 2 other wings, and they're bigger. So I guess we got to come back. But the Louvre, it's, as advertised, it is awesome.
We did see the original Mona Lisa there. So that was, we made sure that we actually had to hit that.
Because that's the one we knew. All the other stuff we didn't know. And like, I'm not sure why that one's the most famous one, because there was a lot of other cool stuff there. We had a romantic cruise in the Seine just tonight, and we followed it up with an amazing Italian dinner after seeing the Eiffel Tower again.
We saw the Luxembourg Garden, the Jardin, which was amazing.
We went to the Montmartre.
Montmartre was the first night.
We walked around. That's where the John Wick stairs are in the Basilica. We walked around. I'm sure we ate something there.
Let's see, what else did we do?
Yeah, what else? We went to the Champs-Élysées, which, you know what? One thing we learned?
Grand Walk. Yep.
I learned that Charles de Gaulle is an important political figure. Because when we went to go see his
museum tour,
I thought I was going to see art. And then turns out he's a very important man in the history of France, and actually in the world, because of their relationships to many other countries, including us.
Actually, I think that was at the Army Museum, right?
Yep.
And then Napoleon's tomb. So we went to the Army Museum first. We were halfway through the museum when we tried to go into an entrance and realized we didn't buy any tickets. So the lady didn't let us in. So then we went and bought tickets. Then went in.
She could have been nicer about it too.
She did give us a little attitude. Yeah. But we were trying to pull a Uve a little bit. You know, we didn't pay for stuff. We did today. And we did today with the tram, with public transportation. I'm a huge fan of public transportation now. Once you get it down with the metro and the trains and the buses, it's definitely the way to go. So, yeah, that's where we learned about Charles de Gaulle. We actually sat through a whole thing. Like, we could have spent a couple hours there, and that was the part I did feel a little bit was we were spending a couple hours anywhere we went. And I felt like I kind of wanted to rush through it a little bit because there was so much more to go through and do that day with it. So I think we literally could spend 3 weeks just here and
Yeah.
not see everything.
So we saw lots of stuff. Buddy, let's talk food for a second,
Oh.
shall we?
My favorite topic.
I ate a lot while I was full this week. And I ate dessert like 20 times. So many crepes. Those are those nice little thin, fancy pancakes.
Oh, and breakfast. Breakfast. Yeah. I mean, we're coming back home, I think, with a new strategy: omelets and salad.
Yeah, they have salad with the omelet, and it's
vinaigrette.
It's delicious, and it makes sense. Get your veggies with your protein.
I think John had 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Also, I had a croquet de madame today, which is like a ham and cheese sandwich with an egg on it and crispy stuff.
Let's see what else.
We had an Italian meal tonight, which was fantastic. All the wine we drank was great.
Yep.
A lot of Nutella.
A lot of Nutella, and a lot of the crepes. A lot of cappuccinos. A lot of
espresso. Yeah. We probably we spent a lot more money here than in the other spots because we were eating out. But the one time when I was trying to greet Buddy and Julie when they were trying to get here and they had trouble, I went out and I bought like a couple of days worth of bread and croissants and a bottle of wine and meats and cheeses. All this, I bought a couple of days worth, and it was like €25. So if you're trying to save some money, do a little shopping. By the way, back to how we got to our Airbnb. I think you guys saw the video now where I thought I was going to be cool on the back of a bike, and then when you see my face, you see I don't look cool because the thing was smashing my face.
Now his profile picture in my contact for John.
Yeah, and then there was no cell service for a couple of days there. So when Buddy and Julie get here, I have no way of telling if they're getting here, if they know how to get here.
Freaked out. We take the train from Belgium over to Paris, and we have no internet service. I know the directions on how to get here, but then that's really it. That's all I have. And so there's not exact directions from the train stop to where the house is. And we have no coverage whatsoever. So Julie and I went straight old school, and we started talking. So we met our boy Kareem like down the road at the hotel that was pulled it up on him. We luckily had the address. But then when we get here, we still have no way to contact John. And we in our place where the Airbnb is at, there's no numbers. So literally we get here, Julie and I are exhausted, finally get here, and we have no way to contact John. And there's multiple floors. There's like 4 levels on this thing. And we have no idea. And there's rooms on each floor. And we have no idea. And Julie had the grand idea of we should be close enough to get to the Wi-Fi because luckily John had sent us the Wi-Fi info and we were able to get on. And
here we are.
Never happier to see John Bauer in my life that night. So,
well, remember that one time. Anyway, so we saw lots of stuff. We ate lots of good food. We drank lots of wine. One night we had a bunch of Johnny Walkers down at the bars down below, and now we've got some more here.
The last of the bottle, I think.
And that's that. We figured out how to use the machine that's a washer and a dryer at the same time. And I think that's that. I think I'll wrap this up. I'll put down my cigar. I'll take on a quick tour of the place, and then we'll close it out. And then we got to go to bed.
And we're back in the States tomorrow.
All right. Well, don't sign off yet. I'm going to quick tour. Come along with me. So here's our little outdoor area. Thanks, buddy. This takes us into the main living area. Couple of desserts left over. Where we watch Netflix, couch, kitchen, front door. Julie sleeping. The bathroom for pooping. Bathroom for showering. And then right here. And check this out. Since we're here. I went into the NBA store and I got me a little Kings hat, but they did custom stuff. So I had them put this on the side. Well, that doesn't show you the whole thing. Paris 2024, Sacktown. Don't be jealous. All right, we did it. We'll wrap it up here. I'm going to go finish off that cigar. Last drink with Buddy. Get all packed up. And then we got about 13 hours of flying total tomorrow. Buddy, any last words?
Not looking forward to that, but it's been a trip of a lifetime. I mean, personally, I got 5 different countries in on this trip in just under 21 days. So was able to hit Ireland, able to hit Germany, able to hit Netherlands. Julie and I went over to Belgium, spent 2 days in Belgium. We want to go back. That place is awesome. And then we spent the last week here in Paris with our boy JB. Couldn't have picked a better partner to go through and spend the week in Paris.
How do you say bye? How do you say bye in French?
Well, I don't know.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Au revoir. We should be better at this.
Yeah. Anyway, au revoir. We'll see you at Eurotrip 2026. 5?
Who knows?
All right. Peace.
Later.